And we are live. How you doing, Matt?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I just got to get a couple things, out of my beard. Man.
I wish I had your beard. I could hide stuff, man.
Oh, there we go. I think we're good. I think we're good.
So let's say hi to a few people while we're waiting for everyone to trickle in. So this is Nick. I think you know Nick very well.
Oh, I know Nick very well. What's up, Nick? He says, "Hey."
Have you ever met E in one of your? We call him E. I call him E. Everyone else calls him E-Rub.
Yeah, I've seen him in other lives and chats and stuff. But what's up, E?
How you doing, buddy? And then we have Chops. He's shaved. I was shocked when I saw him shave. He had to shave for work. I was very sad.
Oh man, should we have a moment of silence for his beard or
right? We said a little prayer. But we're actually going to the Saints game, and he's going to be coming along with us, and we might head up to his house in, I believe it's Missouri, and how he's a really good barbecuer. So, what's up, Chris? How you doing, buddy? Chris is from Iowa, loves fishing, and loves turkey shooting, turkey hunting, stuff like that.
Oh, nice. So he's already prepared for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And we got Steven right here, who's always around. I appreciate it, Steven. You're a good man.
What's up, Steven? And
then we got Jason. Is Nick here? There he is. What's up, everyone? Nick needs to... Okay. What's up, Jason? Jason, if you ever want to make some good stuff, he makes some good holders. That's right here. Right here.
Wait for it. Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those. I think you showed them off to me that one time when you first got yours.
Yeah. So we got that. And then, what's up, Paul? Or Bald and Beautiful? How you doing, man? Oh,
what's up?
Soccer game. I can't do soccer games. I tried. My littlest love soccer, and they all just clump everywhere they go. They don't really play soccer. What's up, Paul?
If we see him just go, we know that, it's not a typo. He's just getting really into the soccer game.
Right? Absolutely. And then we got Walt, who just started his channel, Gentleman's Prime, where he does a little bit of reviews of everything.
Nice. What's up?
Then I tried to hit Joey and it moved. And then Joey, now you are a fisherman, Matt, and so is Joey. And Joey is a huge fisherman, so you guys should hook up and talk to each other. Like, he's a good guy. I really enjoy him.
Let's tell fishing stories, and where the fish get much bigger as the story, the years and the stories go, the fish just gets bigger, just like beers.
No. So I was at Oceanside, and we went off to the pier. And when we went to the pier, I swear there was 100 fishermen just everywhere. And the only things I ever saw caught were mackerels that were like the size of my palm. They were tiny.
That happens.
Yeah, Nick, it's true. He's in Palm Springs, and I never made it up. We were just too busy. The furthest south I got was San Diego. We went to Old Town and hung out there and had some dinner. Beautiful. Tyson and I did fly fishing, but if you ever come down to I would love to. Holy cow. That would be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Just Tyson, though. I don't get to go. But what if Tyson brings me? Then can I be like his fishing date? Right.
So my parents went to Hawaii a few times, but it was when he was working in the Air Force, and he was so he got to fly for free there. And I'm like, I work for the Air Force as a civilian. Can I go?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Right. So what'd you do today? You said you went boating with your girlfriend?
Yeah, girlfriend and her kids, and then my parents. My dad just got a new boat, so he said, "Hey, let's go." My kiddo had a lacrosse game in the morning. So we did a little bit of that, a little bit of swimming, a couple of what I like to call coffees.
Yeah. So how old's your son?
I have a daughter. She's going to be eight this couple weeks.
Man, I was just actually talking to a girl, my daughter's friend, who really wants to start lacrosse, and they don't have a women's lacrosse league here. Girls start lacrosse. And I was really disappointed because she wants to play football, but they won't let her do that either. And so I'm just like, I don't know. Field hockey, lacrosse is something that I think would be really fun for her.
Yeah, no, I'm learning it more. I'm more of a softball guy, so it's, you know what I mean? When they play softball and lacrosse, it's the same season. But, she loves them both, and we'll let her decide.
Hey, Michael. I'm Tyson, by the way, just so you know.
That's Tyson. Thank you so much for joining. The Copper Lodge. Welcome. We welcome you.
What's up, Diablo? Appreciate you joining us, man. And we'll do some introducing to Matt here in just a second. What's up, Vinny P? We're doing late. Oh, nice. Good for you, man. Have you ever seen All or Nothing Fitness? Check him out. Vinny P is a straight up monster when it comes to weights.
Yeah, I could see by the picture. Yeah.
Oh no, he has traps on traps. It's really cool. He has no net.
If you have any other traps, just throw them on eBay. I could use some.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we got some Canadian friends over here. What's up, Scott?
Nice. I'm on a Canadian border, so
No,
if I'm ever allowed back in your country, we'll come say hi.
And then we have Gabe. What's up, Gabe? Appreciate you joining us, man. Gabe's a really good guy. He actually just bought a gift card and put it on, gave it away as a beard regard. So that was really cool.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah, you got quite the crew. Look at this. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, we'll have fun. They'll slowly trickle in and stuff like that, but it is the summer and it is, everyone's leaving and coming back from vacation. So,
yeah.
And like we said, soccer and baseball and all that fun stuff. So
it
is what it is. What's up, Dagan? So let's start. Let's kind of introduce yourself, Matt. Tell us a little about who you are, what you do, and what makes you do what you do.
Yeah, so I'm obviously Matt with Beard Laws, as you can see right here, and I do Beard Laws, but I also do a show every Tuesday called Triple T, and both 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the whole conversion stuff. Like when he was telling me, yeah, it's at 4, and it's I still can't do conversion math, so I'm sure there's an app for that. And then every Thursday, we used to do a lot of interview style shows, but I'm going to switch to a pre-recorded kind of interview. So, and I'm sure you're starting to notice, like it gets a little bit harder, with schedules in the summer to kind of line things up. So I think I'm going to be able to get more amazing guests. You know what I mean? Kind of, at our leisure, and then just put them out pre-recorded. So we actually switched to a kind of like a dude show where we talk, maybe some sports. We do a whiskey of the week. We talk about a beer every week, and it's just myself, Logan, the Beard Bro, and Brandon J. McDermott, and we just kind of, each of us do something that we're really passionate about. So the show, it's only week 2. This week will be week 3, and it's just, everybody's passions are coming together in one show. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Well, man, I haven't laughed so hard. Your guys' show is so funny. You don't purposely be funny. It's just your guys' personality is hilarious. So
yeah, we're different.
If you want to laugh and you want to be entertained as well as educated, these guys are the guys. I promise you, they are hilarious. Yeah, dude. What is your friend's name that is in the same room as you?
Logan.
Holy crap, that guy is funny to me.
He's a funny dude. Yeah, he really is.
Yeah, he is so funny to me. Okay, so now that everyone knows who you are, if they haven't already, so let's just get started. So let's start with the first question. Yeah. When did you start growing your beard?
This specific beard. Yeah, this specific beard is 3 years old. Well, a little over 3 years. I started this April 2018. I had another pretty good sized beard, and my grandmother was super sick, and she hated the beard, just like my mom does. And she looked at me, and she's like, Matt, if you don't shave that thing, your face is too handsome underneath, which I agree with her. But she goes, I will haunt you. And she really would have. And I was like, shit, nope. All right, Graham. Beard's gone. So before she passed away, she got to see my face, without the beard and everything. And to this day, knock on wood, she still doesn't haunt me. But that's when I started this beard. But I've kind of been, that guy that just grows facial hair since probably 15, 16, because I'm pretty sure my real dad is a Sasquatch. So if any Bigfoot hunters out there see my real dad, just tell him he's missed about 30, 6 Father's Days, and it's Father's Day's coming up, so he could show up. Yeah, no, seriously though, your beard, it's. Genetics play a key role, and you have some good genetics when it comes to beard growth. Yes. Yeah, and it's funny because my old man, he could grow one, but Ma hates beard so much, so he rocks the stash. And
really?
Yeah. I would love to see it.
Like yours?
No, just, that. And he actually, a couple of weeks ago, just randomly shaved it off, and I was like, what did you do? He's had that mustache, I think, since before I was born. you
Oh,
know,
wow.
and yeah, he shaved it off, and I'm like, oh, he goes, oh, your mother hasn't noticed in 3 days. You noticed instantly. I'm like, well, that's kind of what I do, you know.
No, I work with a lot of ex-military, and they all have the mustache. I don't know what it is about Navy guys and mustaches, but they all have them.
Well, a lot of the people in the service, and like my brother as well, he's a correction officer. They can have mustaches with the masks, where they can't have the beard because of the way that the masks fit. So I think that they just rock mustaches, whether they're in because they can, or maybe it just sticks because they're used to it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that they do. So pretty cool.
Yeah, good for them.
So if you guys have any questions for Matt in the meantime while we're going and talking, please shoot them out. And then also know that today only until midnight, you can save 25% off the website using Beard Laws at checkout. So
what a discount.
All right. So, hey, Tyson, I'm hearing an echo on your end when you talk. Nothing too crazy. Is anyone else hear it? I hope not. But also, I am in a lab. So if you hear a little bit of echo, I'm doing the best I can. I bought a microphone, but I can't put any insulation or anything in it just because, I'm trying to create the least amount of particles. So this is
I don't hear it on my end, so that's a good thing. And hopefully it's not looping back through my mic, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd love to hear if there's feedback. I can turn my volume down a bit too.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. All right. So we do have a question. We have one from Chris. Says, what is your favorite Copper John scent?
So this is like trying to say, like, what's your favorite kid? I guess in my regards, I biologically have one kid, so there's always the one favorite. But before he just released the Graybeard scents, my favorite has always kind of been, I've always kind of went through the summer citrus. I absolutely love the smell of it.
It's a good one.
I love to do that, and I pair that with the butter that I have. And comes to find out, you don't want to leave beard butter in a hot studio that turns 96 degrees. It does get a little liquidy. And now my entire studio smells like it, and I'm super excited. And the one that I currently love, and I think I say it wrong, so I'm going to spell it. It's the P-O-L-Y. Poly. I would have said poly. So Poly. I absolutely love that collab that you guys did in the scent profile, and it works really, really well with my beard. And I did notice, since I've been using it almost daily, that I'm starting to get some nice gray and whites. So I think it's definitely as advertised.
But you do have an 8-year-old daughter, so it will get grayer quicker.
Quickly.
Especially when, it will. Just as soon as they start dating, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that yet.
Yeah, no, right? Yeah, right? That's all you, man. Loving summer citrus. Yeah, no, I actually, just so you know, Polies, the whole vacation while I was gone in California, I was using my Polies butter that I've been testing out. And I think it's a winner. So I have a few testers going out, and we'll see what they think. And then if that works, then we're good to go.
Yeah, that scent profile is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
All right. So what is your beard routine? Because, I mean, look at it.
Yeah. So I do usually shampoo once a week, and then I do the old Sundays is usually my day one of my schedule. I do the shampoo and conditioner day one, simply rinse day two. Day three is just a conditioner, then rinse, condition, rinse, condition. Out of the shower, I dry it with an old T-shirt. That's actually a shirt that I use the same one every time. I don't know why. I do wash it, but I use a T-shirt to dry it, and then I blow dry it, get it pretty dry. Then I apply my Copper John's beard oil. I do a little bit of some butter as well, just to keep the flare downs. And I use the Chicago combs 8 and 7, the comb and the pick.
And the pick?
Yep, I use them both. Thankfully, I don't, you know what I mean? I had custom masks made, so I never had the mask indent. I never had that, thankfully, but that's pretty much it. I don't do a lot of heat. I think if I added maybe heat once a month, or maybe every other week or something, it'd help with the direction. But everything I've been doing is seems to go. And then I use a little bit of some mustache wax occasionally, just to continue to train the mustache to stay away from the lips. But
Dude, I've actually never heard anyone use a T-shirt before. That's kind of interesting.
Yep, I do that. I have always kind of thought that using a normal towel on not only on longer hair, but on the beard itself. I had a lot of buddy, with long hair, dreads and stuff like that, and they would, they said it always did damage. So I've always just used a nice, just soft T-shirt and then just kind of, gently dry it using that. Yeah.
I like that idea a lot. I'm going to have to try that.
Yep. So that's what it's funny. You walk in there, I have my towel and then I have my T-shirt. And the T-shirt's just for the beard.
What's up, Emo, my tall friend? How you doing, man? Have you ever met Emo?
No, super tall, huh?
Dude, he's like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", and he towers over me. We actually went and had some Tex-Mex the other day. He came down from Idaho for his birthday. Nice. It was fun.
He uses a T-shirt on his beard too.
And then we have, dude, he has a nice one. Chad, what's up, Chad? Hope you're doing, man. Hope you're doing well. Oh, there you go. Emo uses a T-shirt too. That's why he has a nice beard. Look at that.
Look at that. We got that big brain energy going on.
All right, now, so I bet you half these guys don't even know what I'm talking about when I say mustache.
They have no idea.
So I want to kind of bring this out and let everyone kind of understand what you see. So, what is the mustache mate? What made you make the mustache mate? And tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so the mustache mate is something that, let's be honest, every person with not only a big mustache, but a big beard. I mean, how many times have you even, Tyson, even grabbed like a cinnamon roll or grab some soup or a sandwich, a burger, and most of it ends up in ice cream's the worst. All right, so then it just ends up in your stash, and we pay good money for this ice cream and all this food, and you don't want your mustache. I mean, we love our mustaches, but they don't need the food. So it kind of came to light. Just kind of sick of it. You know what I mean? The mustache kept getting bigger and bigger. And me and my girlfriend, we were sitting there. I was eating a cinnamon roll and it was just covered. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to sit there. Like, I'm a dude. And this isn't like to offend anybody. Like, when you're a dude, you don't want to have to cut up a cinnamon roll to eat it. All right? That's just not my style. You know what I mean?
No.
So,
but you also don't want to use a napkin 100 times.
Yeah, so many napkins, and I'm all about saving trees or whatever. So we were sitting there. I was like, we got to come up with something. So we were just kind of sitting there, and because I mean, most of the time when you're going to eat something, especially if you have a big mustache, you're doing like this is what I'm always doing. I'm lifting the stash. I'm going to eat the food. I can barely see what's going on. Or you take your finger, you know what I mean, and then you're trying to eat. Yeah. It's just a nightmare. So we, my girlfriend and myself, we just sat there and we started sketching things out. And after I think 28 different designs, we came up with what is the mustache mate that is version 1. And this is the mustache mate. It's available in black, yellow, and orange, which is almost every beard color. And you simply can lock it in like this, so it'll fit in your pocket. And then all you can do, there's a design on the back, so you can go left-handed or right-handed. You snap it in. You grab your cinnamon roll, you grab your burger, you lift your stash, you eat your food, and this way it's not going to end up in your mustache. And the biggest thing is kind of a little bit of the lip on the bottom of it that helps rise it up. And even if you just kind of want a quick hitter, you can leave it just as it is for storage, and it works just as good. I've had a lot of people that use it just like this. And the best part is I did a TikTok as the mustache mate one, and for whatever reason, it blew up over 1 million views. And so many people think it's a gag gift, like this can't be real. And I am 100% okay with it just being a gag gift. If you just want to walk around and you don't have a mustache and you just want to rock one, mustache culture is huge. I mean, how many times have you seen people with a mustache tattoo on their finger? So, you know what I mean? And it gives an opportunity for, the ladies, the whiskerinas or anything else like that. They can just walk around and, rock a sweet mustache,
No, it's actually really smart. How often is it pretty difficult to use?
No, super easy. I mean, granted, yeah. It depends on the food. I mean, it's definitely easier to use than doing this because, I mean, you're doing that anyways. Then your hand's tied up, which this is going to tie up a hand. I mean, it is a thing, but most of the time, I've had every single kind of food with it. I carry 2 in my truck, carry 1 in my pocket. There's just some everywhere I go, and I just and the cool thing is I've been grateful enough to be able to sell some, and people are doing blind reactions using it for the first time ever. and we've almost had I think we've had 100% success rate with people using it, and like kind of blown away that it actually works. And I'm like, yeah, man, we've put a lot of time into this. So yeah,
you did. You put a lot of time and money and resources into it. So
yeah,
it'd be handy with my sandwich right now.
Sandwich. Yeah, it's like I said, and it's a cool thing. Like I said, they're available in there's a yellow one. I don't have an orange one, but I tried to get most of the beard colors and just colors that really looked good. And it's been a lot of work.
Your website?
Yeah, it's on mustachemate.com, or on any of my social medias. It goes to my website. That's a link profile, and there's one right there for the mustache. But yeah, just mustachemate.com. And even up in Canada, I know Burton's Beard Reviews is in Canada. If you spell it with the O, like the Canadians do, MOUS, it'll still redirect you to mustachemate.com. And if you really need it, yeah, that's how they spell it. And even Aaron from Talking Beard says I spell it wrong, that it has to have an O in it.
Really?
So I mean, if that's how you spell it, put it in the notes, and I'll make sure that your handle has the O. I'll be that guy.
So Dagan does have a silver beard, and he does say he needs a gray or white one too.
You know what? What I can do is, we'll work on that, and maybe me and you we'll do like a cool thing, like buy some gray beard oil, get them. We'll figure something cool out.
Yeah, I was just saying I probably should bring some onto my website. All right, E, we've already just talked about this, man. I apologize. I'm in a lab. It's the best I can do. I can't really put any sound proofing in this room just because I don't want any particles or anything in it. So I might just have to change rooms for next time.
Yeah, it's weird. It sounds good on my end. Weird.
Yeah, it happens, unfortunately.
It does.
All right, Mr. TikToker.
Gabe can eat ice cream again thanks to the mustache mate.
Right? No, how much are they, by the way? I didn't ask.
So they're $9.99, and I'm right in the United States. I'm doing a flat rate $2.99 shipping, just to make it super easy. It comes to what's that, $12.98.
No, I'm gonna have to go buy one today. Absolutely. All right. So with so many platforms, and I mean, I swear there's a new platform being built every day. You trying to do that. So what intrigued you about TikTok? What made you go with TikTok? Because there's not a lot of people that have over 200,000 followers, and you're one of them. So what made you want to go to TikTok and you excel at it?
Yeah, so I've been on TikTok actually probably since like 2019. It was right after kind of the music. Are we frozen? I see you. Do you see me?
Okay, now I see you. I don't know if it was me or not. Okay. I apologize if it was me, but
no, it's okay. You got me? I think there's a little delay. I'll keep talking. Oh no. Chad says we're fine. Why, thank you. We're fine. So yeah, I jumped on TikTok about 2019 after the Musical.ly kind of transition, and just kind of got on there because I was scrolling through Instagram and saw an ad. And back when TikTok kind of first was getting going, it was strictly like lip syncing, just goofy videos. And I was like, oh, Instagram ad, I better check it out. So I clicked it, downloaded it. Just did some just kind of funny videos. Never took it seriously, you know what I mean? And I got on there and I did one of my beard laws, and it popped. It had some good viewership, and it was it was like, this could be a thing. So I just kind of continued doing it, and even to this day, when I first started TikTok, it was for fun. You know what I mean? Like, and to this day, I don't care if a video gets 5 views or 5 million views. 5 million views, that's pretty nice. I'm not going to lie to you, but I don't put out content to, you know what I mean, just for the views. If something's funny and I think it's fun to do, I put it out there. And if some like it, sweet. If not, whatever. But, I mean, there's not many other platforms, and you know this, being a social media guy and everybody in here, there's not many platforms where you could put out a video that within a day could get millions of views, let alone a 15, 30, or 60-second video that can have millions of views. And you get a little bit of money for it. You know what I mean? If you're in the creator program. Sorry, Burtons, they don't do that in Canada. But it's it's a cool platform, and I'm glad that it's a cool platform because honestly, when TikTok started, you were a little bit embarrassed to be on TikTok. Like you didn't go, I didn't care. But a lot of people were like, oh, I'm not telling my friends and family I'm on TikTok. Like it just had a bad reputation because it was more or less an application or an app that kind of catered to people with, low income, no jobs. And it was very weird out the gate, like very weird. And I actually had quit TikTok for a while because it was just toxic. It was bad. I mean, your all the lives were honestly like people more or less begging for money. Like I need money to, buy my kids diapers, and I need money for smokes. And yeah, it was a really, really weird place. And then it just became the number one downloaded app for, many, at least a year or so now.
Yeah. Soon Facebook will buy it.
Maybe. Yeah, it depends on the trends are showing that that Twitter might be the next big thing.
Really?
Like real big. Yeah, that's some inside IT stuff. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm on Twitter, but I've never done anything with Twitter.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't.
So, all right. So, you put out several videos a day. And a lot of it is you just are looking at a video or looking at someone, so that's kind of what you do. So how did you decide that's what you want to do with your content, and how do you create your content?
Yeah, a lot of it I try to honestly feed off kind of user and viewer interaction, whether it's Nick H or anybody that tags me in a video. I try to really, you know what I mean? I feel like that's what they want to see. So if you know what I mean? It's somebody shaving their beard off and I react to it, I'm going to do that. If it's a question that will really help that person, then I absolutely try to do that. Because if it's going to a beard related, mustache related question, not only is it going to help that person, but it's going to help so many other people. And I don't see myself as a beard professional because I don't think there's really one, but there is a lot of people that know a heck of a lot about beards. And just from what I really want to do is, teach people on the early stages of their beards to not make a lot of mistakes that myself, even growing beards, and probably everybody in this watching this has made mistakes in their beard that they wish they didn't. And you know what I mean? That's and if I can take 15 to 30 seconds to truly help a bunch of people, that's worth it to me. And then sometimes I just get an idea where I'm just like, that might be funny. I don't know. I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's no, you know what I mean? Like a lot of my friends, that I've met on this app and through the beard journey, like they are content creators. Technically, we all are, but like they have calendars and they have ideas that are months planned out. Where I'm kind of a let's just go for it kind of thing,
So sorry, I'm reading this up. So go buy Chopper John's. Use Beard Law's discount. No, not for 30, for 25, man.
It's 30% minus 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Nick H will pay the extra 5% on every order.
No, I just really enjoy your content. I just know that for me personally, the stuff that I always messed up on right at the very beginning was how I cut it or how the barber would cut it, because they're like, not to rag on anything, but I would go to a barber and she was from Korea, South Korea. And the way they cut beards compared to what we cut beards and stuff like that was different. And so she would cut really, really low and swoop down. And I didn't like that. And then she would cut really high up here. And then I was using different products that just didn't make my beard feel good or my skin. So I think some of that stuff really helps.
Yeah. I've used a lot of terrible products back in the day as well. And the same thing. And what's crazy too, throughout all the beard competitions and stuff, it seems like each competition wants to see a little bit of a different beard style. And I compete in the 12 plus inch all natural category. And it's funny to me because a lot of competitions, even though it's the all natural category, they really love that well-shaped beard that is clearly not all natural. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How often do you do the competitions?
2020, it seemed like one every single week. So far in 2021, it hasn't been as many. I've been in a couple. And And the online stuff is cool, but it kind of got a little repetitious. You know what I mean? Like you're doing the same thing. You're doing a video, you're showing it, and I feel like even the judges and the people doing them, they did a fantastic job dealing with everything going on. But I think everybody got a little bit bored with it. You know, because you're on stage, you're showing it off. It's a picture, it's a video. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I'm hopefully going to be in the national competition, which is in September in Scranton, PA.
Wow. How did your beard fare compared to all those guys?
Last year I took 13th, but there was a lot of great beards that weren't in it just because it was online.
Okay.
So I mean, these guys are legendary. I mean, these guys, you know, they've got decades of beard growth and experience, and they're wonderful. Do
they go with girth and length, or what do they look for?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, each competition is a little bit different. They don't really give you the criteria, but I mean, you can just look at some of these beards and you're like, oh man, you know what I mean? They're 20. So there's 12 to 23 inch, I think, in nationals, and then there's a 24 inch and over. And those, you know what I mean? Those are obviously huge, but yeah, they're just nice, big, full beards. You know, no, just dense, no see-throughs, just great beards. A lot of really nice ginger beards, and I love a good ginger beard. Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's like Mac with the cheese. He has really good genetics, and he has that ginger beard, and it looks really good.
Yep.
But that's something that you should do. Put on YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that. Is you competing? I think that'd be really interesting and fun to watch. A lot of
when I get back to doing live stuff, I plan on trying to do like a vlog style, like a road trip,
nice.
And kind of document it a little bit more, and maybe some behind the scenes stuff. And Talking Beards does such a great job, covering a lot of the events and, being on scene as well. So it's, hopefully to do some stuff with them as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
So Nick, you have to have 1,000 followers, and I only have like 100 something. So it'll be a long, long time until I can do super chats, man. But I appreciate it.
Yeah. 1,000 followers and 400 watched hours.
Okay.
Yep.
There was another one that I saw that I wanted to add right here. So we have Diablo Bearded. He asked, "What's non-natural beard?"
So they do non-natural, I guess, would be like freestyle. So the people that do the cool stylings and the women that do the whiskerina, where they build their own beards, that would I think that would be entailed to the non-natural. But a lot of them, they do the all-natural 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12 is usually standard.
Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing? I was actually talking in the green room about you. Just talking about how you and him are some of my favorite people to watch.
You did say that.
I did. So what's the one video that you made that changed everything for you? Like, is there one in particular that just shook everything?
Yep. It was the one where I did it was something like, many people might not know, but there's actual beard laws that help keep our us bearded guys, safe and out of trouble. Like Beard Law 14, if you touch my beard without asking, I'll touch your butt without asking. You know what I mean? That way it keeps everybody safe. It keeps people from just coming up and grabbing your beard. I don't know about you or all of these bearded dudes in the chat, but my beard gets tugged all the time. Randomly, people just come up, and this was before the pandemic, and it stopped a little bit more now that people, I think, are used to a bubble. Well, at least in some states, not Florida. I don't go to Florida, but so anybody that just comes up and gives my beard a tug, I just grab their ass, and they're just like, "Why did you do that?" And I'm like, "Beard Law 14," and they're like, "That's not a thing." So I'll show them my website. I'll show it on the shirt that I have it on, and they're like, "Okay, yeah, we're good here." But so I did that video early on in TikTok, and it just kind of became a thing. You know what I mean? I became Beard Law from them. And the great part, and this is something that I don't always talk about, but I'll do some breaking news. You know what I mean? Some people know it, obviously. So my little brother he battled cancer a couple of times and thankfully beat it. But I was trying to find a way to raise money at the place that he was getting treatment in, because they had 13-inch CRT TVs, the big heavy TVs that you could play duck hunt
Yeah.
on. So he was getting treatment there every day except for the weekends. And he just kind of looked up at me one day and was like, man, I can't tell if this is a new price is right or not, because I can't tell if Drew Carey's fat or skinny. He goes, these TVs are terrible. So I said, man, I got to do something about it. So it was, you know what I mean, a place that I was working at back then. And I went to a couple of people, said, how do we get these TVs upgraded? It's not in the budget. Got cut in the budget. So I had to do something about it. You know what I mean? That's just kind of the guy I am. So I said, well, this video just did well. Beard laws. Let's do a thing. So I set out and I was able to donate just under $10,000 and upgraded every single TV, the sound system and everything from to flat screen TVs and everything like that. So the entire, you know, treatment center now has those TVs. And it was one of the kind of the coolest accomplishments that I consider, but it was nothing that I wanted, you know what I mean, to do for clout. Like I've never done a video saying, this is what I did. Look at this. This is amazing. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I that's just kind of not how I am. I'm super excited about it and I'll tell people about it, but it's just not something that I, you know, want to put out there just to get views. Cause at the end of the day, people that unfortunately have to sit in those chairs now have the ability to watch it on a TV they can see and hear a little bit better. Yeah,
I think that's amazing. Yeah. Just to make their lives a little bit easier during a time of pain. I think that's amazing.
And Sober Chef Eric, it was a cancer treatment center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have said that. Yeah, cancer treatment center.
You did. You said your brother had it and all that stuff. So
yeah, and the greatest thing that came from that is I think I kind of set the bar. So other areas, you know, the dialysis areas and everywhere else slowly started to get those upgrades with the TV. So it worked out for any of those, you know what I mean, those patients that have to be there all day.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, I was pretty proud about it.
So, you know, there's a lot of guys in here who just started TikTok.
Yeah.
And they are trying to figure out how to stand out. And they're trying to figure out how do they get those followers? How do they become, you know, a creator, so to speak? So for you, how did you stand out from other creators on TikTok?
I think it was a little bit of timing and being on the app kind of from day one, where I just became not the dude with a beard, but, you know, a very recognizable guy that has a beard and, you know, just a personality that, what's up, Mrs. Bluegrass? You know what I mean? Just kind of being me, being around for so long and just, you know, having so many amazing people that I've met through the app. And and for a kind of a piece of advice, and I know we've chatted about it, is, you know, just kind of, you know, you're be known, do videos and just kind of be known for what you want to be known for, because there's a lot of people that will put out a video and it's, you know, a niche or something that they just don't want to do, but now you're stuck because that's your audience. A good friend of mine, Jeremy, he wasn't going to start TikTok. They interviewed me one night for Bearded Rebellion. And I kind of talked to him and I'm like, try TikTok. It's fun. It's entertaining. So he got on the app like that night. We got him signed up and, you know, he was just making good videos, fun videos. And then all of a sudden he did a video that blew up like 10 to 20 million views. And he went from 800 followers to 400,000 followers like that.
So crazy.
Mm-hmm. And like we talked about earlier, there's no other app that you can just get that following, get those views. But if you're doing what you love and you're building a community of, you know, whether it's, you know, bearded brothers or video gamers or woodworkers, it's going to happen. And I honestly will say, don't care about likes, don't care about views, because when you start to care about it, when you start to bash TikTok and create drama, people see it and they're just going to be like, I'm going to move on, because people's attention spans are like that, you know?
All right, so I think Diablo Bearded, he's interested in doing some competitions for himself. So is there any certain things that, have you seen his beard? It looks really good. So is there any certain things that can get you disqualified in the beard competition?
Not that I've seen. So if, you know, depending on your beard length, what you typically have to do, and if it's an online competition, then you measure from the lip down and you have a picture of your beard with a tape measure so they can clearly see, you know, that you're in the right category. I mean, obviously, if it's a bigger beard and you're over 12, they're not going to do that. And then a lot of times they do a video with a code word that's released right up there. That way you're not doing the same video, the same pictures for every competition. But other than that, I mean, nothing that can really disqualify you. I mean, if you get on stage and maybe you just bash the entire bearded community, they might throw you out. But
Right.
but no, nothing that should disqualify you.
We got another question from Eric. Eric wants to know, where do you find templates for TikTok?
As far as like the quality, or I'm not really sure what you mean by templates for it. Like,
Neither do I. Eric, do you mean something like where he's watching something?
Maybe if you're talking about, like the duets, there's a feature duet. You click on the button, and then there'll be a duet and a stitch, and then you can switch them around now, which I probably should do more. But yeah, that's a good thing. And yes, sober chef Eric, I do love beef jerky. I know you asked that earlier.
Yeah, he makes some really, really good beef jerky.
Oh,
no competition for him.
I'm going to tell you, and I know you might not be, maybe you're not a people person. Maybe you don't want to be on the stage. Look up an online competition because, and I'm not trying to push you into it, but every single beard competition is towards a charity. And that's why I absolutely love it. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like Beard Laws is holding a beard competition so Beard Laws can make money. No, it's, you know what I mean? Beard Laws is doing a competition to raise money for, ALS, or I don't know why that popped in my head. But you know what I mean? There's so many different things. Every competition, even the national one, has a charity behind it that the money goes towards.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yep. Yeah, every single one. That's why I'll always say that the beard community is the best community in the entire planet. Yeah, you just do the duet button for the reaction videos. So what you'll do is you'll you open TikTok. I'll give you a little tutorial here. And then you type in Copper John's beard. Okay? And then you click that follow button. But then when you're here, you press the little share button. I didn't press the share button. But you press the share button, then there's a duet button right there. You press duet, and then it's loading. It's processing video. And then look at now we are live doing a duet while live on the show. My
internet's slow.
Question, right? And then once it's done, then you look, and then there is the template for that. So yeah, there you go. And if you have any questions, you can always hit me up on Instagram, and I'd love to help you.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you.
Unstable.
I hear you. I can see you moving around.
All right, it was frozen on my internet. I think is something's going on. We just got home, and I don't think it's up to par like it was. So I'll have to check it out. Yeah, we're getting through it. We're doing fine. You're doing a great job. We're doing all right.
Fine.
So what makes TikTok? No, we already talked about that. You did a great job. So what's the biggest perk of being a TikTok influencer? I mean, you're definitely an influencer now.
Yeah, the biggest perk is honestly, and this is probably going to sound cheesy, but it's the networking, the friendships that I've honestly made through there. I mean, I always kid, and when I do the show or I talk to everybody, TikTok should honestly sell its algorithm to dating websites, because there is no other app that I've ever seen that has an algorithm that pairs you up with people that you feel like you've known for your entire life. And the Triple T show is a perfect example. You know what I mean? You have, a guy that, was in the military for almost his entire career and retired. We have a tattoo artist. We have a guy that works at a coffee shop. We have a marine barber. We have, who else we have? Oh, we have a Canadian weightlifter. You know what I mean? So many extreme careers and people all over the entire, North America that act like we've known each other for our entire lives, and none of us have even really met. A couple have in person, but it's just, the algorithm is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, there's some pretty cool opportunities to work with some cool companies that they make money and you make some money, and it's always nice to have a little bit of some extra money in your pocket.
Oh, absolutely, totally understand. Yeah, like I said, your Triple T show and all your shows. hilarious. I just love, like, you can tell like your things are planned, but at the same time you can tell when it goes off script, and it's like the funnest time ever. Especially your coffee guy, when he just goes off and goes berserk for a second, it makes me laugh so hard.
Oh, he is funny. They're all great guys. And we're on I think this week's going to be like episode 37. In the first, little bit, we had some people that were on the show that have left the show, but we have a crew right now that we are a little bit twisted, but a lot of bit fun.
Yeah. All right. So we have Sober Eric Chef. He goes, I was in the beard contest when my goatee was 12 inches, and my favorite part was when we got in line and women came down and played with my beard. Okay.
I feel like you went to. He's calling it a competition, but I think he was in some kind of club.
Yeah. That's not normal, Eric. So, Mrs. Bluegrass, Mel, Matt, Ken and I love what you do. We are huge fans of your content. Absolutely.
Yeah, and you guys know I'm a fan of you guys as well. You guys are awesome.
All right. So, what do you want to do up ahead? Like, what's your plans with Mustache Mate, with TikTok, with YouTube, with IG, Facebook, all that? What do you have planned?
Yeah, going to continue to do the same thing, and just doing a lot of planning with the kind of the YouTube stuff. I've had a lot of, well, not a lot of stuff, but I've had some success with the shorts that I've had a lot of fun with, kind of recycling the TikTok content that people seem to enjoy there, getting into the YouTube world. But like I mentioned earlier in the show, going to start doing some pre-recorded interviews. I know a band that I love. There's somebody in the band that we just haven't been able to link up. He's been over in Germany for so long that the time difference, we could never do it live. So it's kind of my motivation to start, when people are available, we're going to do that, start releasing it in, that, and then continue this kind of, dude free flowing show that we have going on Thursday. It was the second time we did it last week, had a lot of great feedback from it. So going to continue that. And obviously, the Mustache Mate. And the plan is why I call it version 1 is because, I've personally made every single one of these. And, if we sell enough and the money comes in, I want to have them molded. So they're a better quality and a better price point. And I can not really have to make every single one of them.
Yeah. Didn't you say, how long does it take you to make one right now?
I'm about an hour and 24 minutes for one.
Wow, and you only sell
what it
$10.
Yeah, about that. So, but it is what it is, and you know what I mean. You get into that kind of.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And if it pops, cool. But I have a couple kind of other variants of it, and a couple other ideas on some stuff that I'm kind of sketching out, working on right now. And obviously, if they go anywhere, you'll definitely know. Yeah,
I'm sure they will. I'm positive. So we have 10 people listening right now. We've had, upwards a little over 20 and stuff like that. So first of all, is there any questions you have for Matt? And then Matt, any thoughts or suggestions that you might have in helping creation content, anything like that, beard contest related? Any thoughts or suggestions that you might have for someone?
Yeah, as far as the beard contest, going with the mentality that you're not going to win, and who cares if you truly win, because you're winning because you're raising money for an amazing cause. That's my mindset every time. If I happen to place, that's cool, but it doesn't matter, because every a lot of them are donation based too. It's not like a set price. If you don't want to spend $25 or you don't have it, you could do $5-10, and then if you have the means, you can do more. And as far as content creation, just have if you're super serious about it, continue to always have fun. Every video you put out could be the video that gets those views, get those likes, but don't do it for that. And just send it, record it, send it out there. You know what I mean? Continue to have fun, because you don't know. Just because and there's I forget what it was, and I think we talked about it a while ago, kind of probably Gary V. That quality over quantity. Quality is subjective. All right. Every single person has a different kind of opinion on the quality of it, but the quantity, there's no argument in there. Put out as many. So many people think, oh, I only do one a day, or I only post at this time and this time because of the algorithm. don't care. The algorithm is always going to change. It's going to be different for everybody, and nobody really knows a lot of the algorithms. So just have fun with it. Put out stuff that you would want to see. Put out stuff that you truly enjoy making, and then you're winning. Like me, I use it as, just a means of fun and entertainment,
Oh yeah, you can tell you enjoy what you do. And I think that's what really intrigues me in listening to you right at the beginning, because I didn't know who you were, and I saw your stuff, and I started following you, and I started listening, and then I sent you some stuff to try out, and luckily you liked it, and then we started talking and everything, and it's definitely a growing friendship and stuff like that. And yeah, absolutely. So let's see what Michael has to say. I've been listening while doing hygiene stuff. Thanks for sharing awesome stuff with us, Matt. You're a really cool guy. If I meet you, I'm tugging your beard for free spanking. Beard Law's 14.
Yeah, Beard Law 14. And if you go too hard on the tug, I got to go too hard on the spank. So just be prepared.
I actually don't. My beard's not epic yet. It's that's why I have never done a competition or anything. But I love watching them. It's just it's not there.
Well, that's the thing. Like a lot of people, you know what I mean? It's based on the category. So if you know what I mean, you could be in the 0 to 4 inch or maybe the 4 to 8 inch. You know what I mean? So you don't have to have a huge beard. And that's kind of something that I think there's a lot of misconception. You don't have to have a monster beard to be in a competition. You don't even have to have a beard. They do categories for, like I said, the women can do the whiskerinas. They have a mustache. They have a chop. They have a whaler, which I don't know why you'd ever want to be a whaler. But if you do, you can get a mustache mate, so you still have a mustache. They do sometimes they do like a combination where you can get a whaler and a mustache, you know what I mean, or a chop and a goatee. So there's so many different categories, and it's fun to just be a part of it. And you know what I mean, if you don't win, you don't place. You're winning, like I just said, because you're you know what I mean, you're absolutely helping something, that's amazing. And maybe the cause isn't for you, so you just don't get in that one. You get in the other one, and you just meet so many amazing people. It's awesome.
No, I agree completely. And so there's two people that I'm aware of that have your type of mustache, and they've been in here. One's Dagan, the bearded gay guy. His mustache is freaking epic. And have you ever seen Sober Eric Chef or Sober Chef Eric's mustache?
I saw the picture he had on this, but I don't know if it's a newer picture.
So I don't know if he's still around. Maybe he can send you a picture, dude.
Do it.
He had to shave it for a new job. He just got a brand new job and had to shave it for the mask that we were talking about.
Yep.
But he left his mustache, and it was like, dude, it's.
Have you seen? So the 2020 mustache national champion was Robert Baker, and he named his mustache Elliot. And he kind of did the same thing. He had a big beard, shaved it all off, left the mustache, and he's a great dude. So when you go to mustachemade.com and you see the guy on the page, that's Robert. I chatted with him. Yeah, I chatted with him, and he's actually the face of it right now.
Yeah, I've seen him in your videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Did he name Elliot after Sam Elliott? With his mustache?
Guessing so. But I haven't asked him. I'm gonna get him on an interview, and I have so many questions for him. Some of them
when he gets on that Doritos commercial. Yeah, when he gets on a Doritos commercial, he made it.
Oh, yeah.
He's dancing himself.
Yeah, he does some cool. He does. His mustache is so wild. He can actually freestyle his mustache.
Is there any streaming on TikTok, or is it all small clips?
Yep, you can do. You can go live once you get 1,000 followers on TikTok, and it doesn't take that long if you continue to be, consistent, continue to have fun, and just do what you're doing. But yeah, 1,000 followers, you can go live, and then you can do dual lives. So multiple people can go live, kind of like this, and then you can do 15, 30, or 60-minute clips on your phone, and then if you upload them through the browser, you can actually do up to 3-minute clips.
Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I've never really, I haven't been consistent like I need to. We've gotten more busy here, and so I've put a lot more time into this, which means it's just, dude, then you have your family and all,
Yeah, I get it.
You know more than anyone how much time it takes, and sheesh. Especially with mustache, right, mate?
Yeah, and one thing that I kind of do is I just kind of, when I have that moment to create content, I just will spend an hour or two some days creating as many videos as I can in one day and just put them in my draft. and then
Oh,
I can
smart.
release them whenever I want. And I do. I'll change my shirt, change my hat, even though it could be 5 minutes right after I did another one, just so you don't see the same video with the same hat, the same shirt. I'll
Which
mix
you
them
do
up.
all the time with creators.
Yes. Yep. So that's what I'll do. And I just like right now, I always have about 200 videos in my drafts that I can release whenever. I don't know why I have that many, but they just pile up sometimes.
Well, there might be a day where you're in the hospital, your appendix bursts and you can't make anything. There you go.
Well, there you go. Then I'm just like, look at me. My appendix burst.
But my beard is sexy.
But my beard is safe and sexy.
Well, this is my wife. I really enjoy your TikTok videos. Now that I have learned more about you and how charitable you are, I'm even a bigger fan now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. I appreciate that.
Yeah, her name's Candace. She's a sweetheart. I lucked out with her.
Yes. Yeah. And she lucked out with you.
Oh, thanks, Matt.
So you can't really do game. Well, there is a way technically you can do that. It takes a little bit of some computer stuff. Not to get all dorky with you, but you can use RTMP access if TikTok gives it to you, but they will probably shut you down for gaming. There's a lot of community guidelines that TikTok very, very, very enforces. Very much so. Sometimes a little too much. But you wouldn't really be able to kind of do that gaming like you would on other platforms like YouTube and
I think YouTube is really the biggest platform for gaming.
Yep, and I know he has some other ones. I try not to talk about other ones when we're live on the one.
Yeah. No, my kids watch Minecraft here. They watch Candace. What other ones do they watch? It gets kind of annoying because they're adults playing kids games.
Yes,
and they're talking like kids, and you're just like, dude, I don't want.
Can't stand it. I can't. Yeah, they do Roblox and Minecraft.
Roblox is another one.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in that same boat.
However, I'm not going to lie. I really do enjoy Mr. Beast. I think he's fun to watch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just want to figure out where he's doing his next show so that I can get $10,000. You know what I mean?
Yes, that would be good. I bought his second round of the puzzle. Ever seen those puzzles?
Oh, I have.
Yeah, they just did round 2 where every single puzzle is a winner, and one of them's worth $1 million.
Oh wow! Yeah, I didn't see that.
Yep. So I got one on the way. Why not? It's $30.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah, he's just going to give it out anyway. Like he's very charitable, just like you.
Oh, for sure. Except for he has a much bigger budget to be charitable.
Oh, no kidding. He started early too, just like you, right? Like he started early in YouTube life, and then you started early in the TikTok life. Like, that's kind of how it works.
Yep.
So, are there any other questions for Matt while we're here? I'm if not, we're good to go. I'm just want to make sure everyone got their questions in. But Matt, truly, man, I really do appreciate you taking time. I really appreciate you. Oh, you know what? One thing we have to do. I don't know if you know this or not.
The giveaway.
Every week I do a giveaway, but it's not just a regular giveaway. On my website, if you go to my website, you'll see gallery. On gallery, you'll see that you can post any picture, video of whatnot, of you using Copper Johns, of you having used Copper Johns, of you fishing with a Copper John, seriously, anything Copper John related. Then what I'm going to do is choose the most fun, the classiest, just something that really intrigues me for that week. And then I will then in turn give them a gift card usually. Sometimes we'll do something different. But this week, actually, it's this gentleman. Burton's Beard Review. Scott has won a $25 gift card, and it has already been emailed to him. So I appreciate your posting that. And Eric was really close in second, and I got a few other guys who were in there. Eric won last week. So he actually bought a shirt with it because I think he owns every one of my products.
Nice. Hey, he says that you can tell he's Canadian. Hey?
Yeah. Hey? I won something, eh? That's awesome, mate.
I want the maple syrup in the beard oil, eh?
We should just do a maple syrup scented beard oil just for the Canadians.
Man, if you did like something, you know what I mean? Like something like that mountain river, but with some maple or something. You know what I mean? A little twist off that.
Actually,
That's
that
green
would actually
Canada.
smell kind of good.
You know?
Yeah. Jason, appreciate it, man. I really do. Hopefully you use Beard Laws to save you some money. But yeah, so I appreciate you taking the time. You're a really good person, and I just genuinely enjoy talking to you all the time. And just so you guys know, Matt, the type of person he is, I reached out to him and said, Matt, I really want to start doing TikTok. But I don't know necessarily how to do it, all that. He took time, and we spent, hour and a half, and he brought other people in, and we just talked about what we need to do and how to do it and stuff like that. So Matt is giving with his time. He's giving with his finances, it sounds like, with his brother and with the hospital and with all his beard competitions. So truly, if you haven't followed Matt, go check him out on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram. It's just Beard Laws. And you won't regret it. Appreciate it, man. I really do.
And if you do regret it, then that's on Tyson for hyping me up a little too much. No, but man, I appreciate you having me. Just a lot of new faces, a lot of new names that I look forward to connecting with and checking out. Fellow creators. I'm always trying to spend as much time as I can. You know what I mean? Just getting on, liking videos, trying to comment, and we are a bearded community, you know what I mean? And I honestly think when one person succeeds, the rest truly do succeed,
Absolutely. And I'm not joking when I say we need to talk and let me get some of that mustache mate on the website.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. We'll shoot me a message whenever. We chat enough, and we'll work something out.
So Ken decided to show up. His wife's been here the whole time.
Well, if the wife's here watching the whole time, somebody's got to take care of the kids.
I know. Ken, appreciate you showing up.
Yeah.
And then we have Michael. Dude, Gray Line is insanely good. Butter is seriously not needed. I agree, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's been going in my beard just about every day. But maybe if there was a beard butter, I would rock it. I go butter in the beard every day still.
Yeah, no, like I said, I made Polly's beard butter as a tester. I brought it with me on vacation, and it's good. I really like it. So I'm excited. My anniversary is coming up. Not my wife's. The business anniversary is coming up in 2.5 weeks, and I'm going to be on someone's show. We haven't announced it yet, and it's going to be a big show. So I'm excited. We're going to be introducing a lot of new things.
That's exciting. Can't wait. So make sure everybody checks out, all the Copper John's Instagrams, because there's some exciting stuff coming up.
I appreciate it. Well, is there anything you need to say before anything you want to say or do? I can't do what you do because the way I've made this platform, this thumbnail, but if you wanted to say anything, feel free before we close.
Yeah, make sure to have your pet spayed and neutered.
And with that, guys, you have a wonderful night.
Yeah, take care, everybody.
See ya.